Jumping straight over to our Weather Authority Center with our Chief Meteorologist, Dan Cianca. Cooler today, but some warm up on the way?
Well, some areas did warm up a touch today. We just kind of shifted things around the bay a little bit. For example, Santa Cruz was 2 degrees warmer today. Watsonville was 1 degree warmer today. Salinas was the same temperature day today, and Monterey was a degree cooler. So we just kind of...
Depends on where you are.
The pendulum swung a little bit today, and that momentum will actually carry into tomorrow as well, and actually the next couple of days as we warm up first on the north side of the bay, and then eventually we're going to come around on the south side of the bay as well, but it'll take a few days. So expect some cooler weather in Monterey, but not so much in Santa Cruz. Looking at our storm tracker, high pressure off to the south, sitting over the Sonoran Desert. We also have another one out over the North Pacific, and in between a weak trough of low pressure. Not much in the weather department going on across the state today. A few showers up into northern California. That's been about it. It's been pretty quiet. We've got a little drizzle along the coast with our deep marine layer in place. It's over 3,000 feet in depth today. But this trough in the ridge, trough here, ridge here, just kind of, you know, parlaying, I guess, over the next couple days. Not really, it's just kind of, they're kind of going back and they're not really, they're kind of stuck. That's what's going on basically. So not a lot of pattern change here for the next couple of days. However, the ridge will build as we head into next week, and it looks like it might stick around for a while. So what does that mean for us? Well, that means that especially inland, temperatures are going to go upward. And we're talking highs back above normal. We have spent most of 2023 below normal. There have been some exceptions. We've had a few days in April that were quite warm, and then, you know, that last weekend that was kind of warm, and that's pretty much been it. Otherwise, we've been below normal for our highs. Really, it's been like that, but we could be looking at more of an extended period of heat as the ridge strengthens here across the west coast next week. So we're already going to start to warm up Monday and Tuesday, and then Wednesday through Friday next week are looking pretty hot for inland areas. On the coast, we will stay an onshore flow. This isn't like August or late August or September when we got that offshore push, and the next thing you know, it's 105 in Salinas. That's just not going to happen with this situation. Might be 105 in Gilroy, but not on the coast. We will continue to see onshore flow, which is going to keep fog in the forecast in the overnight hours. But during the afternoons, marine layer may be squished enough that we get almost a full clear out of the bay and mild temperatures, just a light breeze coming in off the water, keeping you cool. But that is a few days out. So in the meantime, we are still going to be dealing with a deeper marine layer, which means widespread low clouds around the bay and into those interior valleys throughout the overnight and into the morning. A little drizzle possible on the south and east sides of the bay overnight. It's already happening on the Monterey Peninsula. We're going to clear out on the north side of the bay first with those northwesterly winds. Those can be gusty, by the way, tomorrow, especially on the exposed coast and near the river mouths. So on the peninsula, Asilomar, Moss Landing is going to be windy tomorrow. These northwest winds coming in. The Salinas Valley is really going to get gusty. Winds haven't been all that bad lately, but they're going to pick up. Soledad, Greenfield, King City, the trees, they might have a little extra lean tomorrow. You know what I mean? So keep that in mind. It's going to be a little blustery in the valleys. Santa Cruz, you're going to be a little bit warmer tomorrow. Monterey, maybe a little bit cooler. And then tomorrow evening, those clouds will fill back in. And we're going to do the same thing probably on Saturday. So if you're heading out to Pebble Beach tomorrow, and actually through the weekend, expecting those mostly cloudy skies. Can't rule out a little sunshine peeking in here at times, but it's not going to be all that sunny. We're going to see more clouds than not. Temperatures staying in the low 60s on average for highs. You know, in the shoulder times of the day, early in the morning, we're going to be in the mid 50s. In the evening, probably upper 50s to end off the events. Occasionally gusty, especially in exposed areas of the coast, but you know, some areas of the course are sheltered because of the hill to your north. So, you know, you're not going to see a ton of wind on the course, but there may be some spots where it does mix down and make things gusty. That's why I said occasionally gusty Friday and Saturday. The winds will die down a little bit on Sunday, it looks like. So here are your temperatures tomorrow. This is my forecast. Up 2 more degrees. Santa Cruz is 69. Tomorrow you were at 67 today, 65 yesterday. That's the progression. 67 in Capitola, 70s to 80 degrees in the Santa Cruz Mountain Valleys. Ben Lomond, the warm spot tomorrow at 80 degrees. On the east shore of the bay, mainly low to mid 60s, perhaps a little warmer in Watsonville, 67. Salinas, cool for this time of year, 65. Hollister, though, you're back into the upper 70s, back in the 80s, and Morgan Hill and Gilroy. Over to the peninsula, mostly low 60s. Again, you're going to be pretty socked in clouds. It's not to say you can't see the sun peeking out at times tomorrow, but talking like at least 90% cloud cover throughout the day tomorrow. So it's going to be another cloudy one for you. And then farther south, away from the coast, we warm up, but nearest to the coast will be in the 60s. You can see, though, in our southern valleys, we will probably reach the upper 80s to 90. Our hot spot today, it looks like it's a battle between, I'm still calculating things. The south side of the Pinnacles hit 91 today. There was one weather station in Lockwood that hit 92. So I think we might go with Lockwood as our hot spot for today. Tomorrow you'll be pretty close to that as well. 7-day forecast on the coast. Windy for the next several days. We see the temperatures go up just a touch Sunday and Monday, and then a little bit more Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Compressed marine layer, less cloud cover, more fog in the mornings, that's for sure, but warmer temperatures as a result. So can expect to warm up to above normal temperatures on the coast even, I think, next week. Inland areas will be much more dramatic temperature-wise. It'll be a slow climb through Sunday. Then we do leaps, then we do bounds as we head into midweek next week. So prepare for the heat next week. It will be here for a while, it looks like. In the meantime, these next few days, and that does include the weekend, are still looking kind of cloudy and cool.
All right, cloudy and cool. Thank you so much, Dan.